Uh, the next one, number 3, number 4, and number 5, you can see that the denominators look a little bit different. Okay, these are ones that we will have to factor, and I'll help you out by factoring them for you. Okay, so for number 3, the two factors that we split this up into, it's going to be x plus 1 and x plus 2. Okay, this second one is just x plus 1. Well, what's missing from each one? Everything that's in parentheses is grouped together, so you can't split that up. So for the first side, it has two factors, x plus 1 and x plus 2. But the second side only has one factor of x plus 1, which means that we're missing the x plus 2. Just like in the ones above, when we were sometimes missing just one number, like 3, or one variable, like x, we're going to multiply top and bottom by the missing factor. Okay, so rewrite the first fraction as 3 over x plus 1 times x plus 2. Okay, plus. Well, what are we going to multiply? So the missing factor was x plus 2. So multiply that top and bottom. X plus 2, x plus 2. And then what else did you have? Well, we had an x before on top, and we had a x plus 1 on the bottom. Okay, so whatever you're missing, we multiplied in. Now, since the top and bottom is the same, since both the bottoms are the same now, we can go ahead and multiply stuff together. Everything on the top you should simplify. So what we're going to do is have 3 plus. Now we have x plus 2 times x, which means that x has to multiply x, and also x has to multiply 2. So it'll be 3 plus x squared plus 2x, and that's over what we had, x plus 1, x plus 2. The bottom we can just leave as 2 sets of parentheses. I think that's a really good way for us to write it for now. Okay, so the only other thing, that top is not in the right order. You always start with your highest power of x, x squared, plus 2x plus 3 over x plus 1, x plus 2. Okay, and once you have that, you're done. That's it. Okay, so that one simplified fairly quickly. Nothing else you can combine, nothing else that you'll cancel out. Number 4. Okay, number 4 will probably be the last one that we do. The bottom of each, I'll help you simplify it. Okay, so 2x plus 2. You can factor that out into 2 times x plus 1. 3x plus 3, you can factor out into 3 times x plus 1. So then you have to think about, if the first one is 2 times x plus 1, the second one is 3 times x plus 1. I see a 3 in the second one, but I don't see it in the first, so I'll need a 3. And in the second one, I'll need a 2. Okay? So we're okay for now. Let's go ahead and add in the missing factors. Okay, so the first one was missing a 3, so we'll do a 3 over 3. On the top, that was going to be times what was there before, which was 3x plus 2. On the bottom, we'll do that times 2 times x plus 1. Plus. Okay, so for the first one, all we added in was what was missing. Let's do the same for the second one. Okay, what's missing is a 2. So we're going to do it times 2 over 2. Okay, now the second one was already 4x minus 1. And on the bottom was a 3 and then x plus 1. Alright, okay, so let's combine our like terms. Now for the first one, we're going to multiply everything out first. So 3 times 3x, 3 times 2. 3 times 3x gives me 9x. Okay, so the 3 times 3x should give me 9x. Three times 2 gives me a 6. Now on the bottom, just multiply the numbers together and still leave it in front of the parentheses. So 3 times 2 is 6, and that's times x plus 1. Now we'll have plus. On the top of the second part, it's 2 times 4, 2 times negative 1. So 2 times 4 is 8x. 2 times negative 1 is minus 2. And that's over the same thing as the first fraction, 6 times x plus 1. Okay? So on the top, we'll have 9x plus 6 plus 8x minus 2. Well, what are your like terms here? Well, 9x and 8x, we're going to add those together. That'll give me 17x. Now 6 minus 2, 6 minus 2 is 4. So 17x minus 4 over 6 times x plus 1. $17x minus 4 over 6 times x plus 1. Circle them both. Nothing else we can cancel out, and that's it. Okay, so for each type of fraction, from the first page, we thought about, are the denominators the same? If so, we'll add the tops or subtract the tops. And when we subtract the tops, we put it in parentheses and distribute the negative. For the back, when you're missing something from the bottom, multiply the top and bottom of the other fraction by what's missing. Make sure then that the denominators are the same, then add or subtract what's left. Okay, so now work on the worksheet. There's about 20 problems. Some of them are just really simple. Some are a little bit harder like these last ones.